Welcome to the Test of Time, a series where I look back on games that were once good to see if they still hold up after all these years. I remember when I was younger, I used to love dinosaurs. Like, dude, I freaking watched Jurassic Park like 20 times in a row. I'd watch Land Before Time. I had all these toys. I cried to Land Before Time, but so did you. Everyone did. Don't deny it. All that fun stuff. But when it came to gaming and dinosaurs, there wasn't really a lot that I could choose from back then. I mean, sure, you had the Sega Genesis, we're back, but that wasn't really actiony enough. What? And then I saw Turok, a Native American time traveler who freaking fights dinosaurs and aliens throughout time. Seriously. That's so cool. That's every kid's dream. That's what I want to be when I grow up. You have to fight some bad guys who are trying to break the barriers between the two, and like dinosaurs and aliens try to kill everyone. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kill the dinosaurs and aliens that are trying to kill everybody. Turok. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Turok was such an amazing game for its time. Really the first mature game that I ever played. It was hard as ever to learn those controls, especially with a control stick that would wear out and wobble around even when you're not touching it. After a while though, you got used to it. Blisters no longer hurt you. You became stronger because of it. Pain resistance was at a 10. Going back to one of these types of games isn't really simple. It is exactly like remembering how to ride a bike. But then again, I have no idea how to ride a bike because I sucked as a child and I fell a lot and I gave up, so RIP my dreams. Anyway, you went around, killed dinosaurs, shotgun a raptor to the freaking face. Bad backdrop, but this game was so revolutionary. Now, a sequel? Turok 2? And it's in a black cartridge? What? Okay, this one's different. Way different. But it's cool. Dinosaurs or aliens? What? Multiplayer was fun. I used to play it all the time back in the day. And technically, I never beat the game. I would move on and start playing other Nintendo 64 games because, I mean, I have Banjo-Kazooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day. What do you expect from me? Since Turok left some fun memories back in the day, I figured, hey, why not check out its sequel for the first time in years? So let's see if Turok 2 can stand the test of time. Alright, it's time to revisit this and see. Oh my god, what is this? Controls. They're really hard to get used to, and you can't really fix them to what you want. You can't alter them at all. Save points. I mean, lack thereof. Seriously, there's like so few. Difficulty. This game is hard. Really hard. Like, why? It's not even fun hard. Frame rate. Literally average, and it only goes downhill from there. Things show up and it's like, oh, well, the N64 is going to blow up. What can you do? Big maps. You have no idea where you're going. Only 6 levels, but literally you run around and around and around. And it's just trial and error. Yay, annoying exploration. End of level. It's hard to know when you're there. And sometimes, hey, it's too late. You can't go back and find what you missed. We're moving on. Back to controls. Late and really unresponsive a lot of the time. Heavy fogging backdrop. No idea where you are, and things like to pop out at you. Then again, that's how a lot of N64 games were back then. It's a sad but true statement. Multiplayer is pretty meh. Like, it's not as good as I remember, and it's a little upsetting to me personally. You're Native American. Get to ride a freaking Triceratops. Weapons. Big variety. Cerebral boar. Enough said, just watch.
Very nice.
Sound. For a Nintendo 64 game, the sound of this game actually works really, really well. So after looking back at all the pros and cons, I think the final verdict for this game is it's stuck in the past. I'm not saying this game is bad, not by any means, but it hasn't lived up to what it once was. The game hasn't aged well, and sadly that's the case for a lot of games that I grew up with. For its time, it was actually a pretty great game. However, the shortcomings that it had then immensely stick out now, and then some. Thankfully, however, they have a Turok 2 remastered on Steam, which I'm really hoping they fix those issues. I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know yet. Turok deserves a return to the gaming community, especially with games like Far Cry Primal coming out and giving a breath of fresh air to the first-person shooter. I mean, granted, yes, he has a shotgun, but I mean, like, it's dinosaurs and you're shooting them in the face. That's cool. Do more of it. Do you have a video game from your childhood that you want me to look back on to see if it still holds up today? Leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Love you all. And I'll see you all in the next video. Oh. I just dabbed. Why'd I dab?